That wasn't the, our plan wasn't
Yeah.
to call it a hiatus in lieu of wanting to call it a breakup. It was, was what it was. But I get it. I understand why people would interpret it the other way. Yeah.
It's because it's an aesthetically pleasing word. Hiatus.
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 Sounds very Latin.
Yeah.
Fallout Boy! Yeah! In the first place, we didn't really mean to announce it or anything. It just kind of happened, I mean, somebody asked what we were up to, and it's like, oh, not much, and that turns into, they broke up, and we're like, no, we're on hiatus. They're on hiatus, they broke up, and so,
Hey, what's up? We're Fall Out Boy.
so we're all standing around this fire, throwing records out there and taking photos, and it was kind of this really surreal moment because it was like, this is our first public act as Fall Out Boy in 3 years. And
It felt semi-legal.
Hello fellow emos and welcome back to my channel. Today's the 5th installment of the post-hiatus Fall Out Boy iceberg. If you're not already subscribed, then please do hit the subscribe button. I post new videos weekly, and as always, MCR5 2024. It is so happening, it is so real, you just gotta believe. Let's go. Blue Rabbits. Blue Rabbits refers to a Patrick Stump song called Blue Rabbits Effing. If you're thinking, okay, that title is odd, then you should listen to the song because it only gets stranger. Thankfully though, it isn't a serious song and it was created for Seth Green's television parody show Robot Chicken. If you haven't listened to the song, then you should because those lyrics are something else and I can't even read them on YouTube because they're so weird. Patrick's devil costume. Patrick's devil costume refers to, well, the devil costume Patrick wore on Halloween in 2011. I'm not sure why this entry is on the post-hiatus iceberg, but the costume was great and I'll show you a clip of it now.
Now, I know I'm barely in costume because I'm borderline satanic to begin with, right? I really want to thank Foxy Shazam for being a good band and all that other stuff, but mainly for giving me horns. Like Red Bull for Halloween. So, speaking of drinks, that taste better than Red Bull, this song is about, it's our little feel-good song of the summer. It's not in the summer and not about feeling good.
Mania Corp. Mania Corp refers to the ARG Fall Out Boy created to promote La Mania and Mania. Before the launch of Mania, Fall Out Boy created the website www.themaniacorp.com to generate hype for the album through mysterious messages, gifs, and cryptic phrases. The site featured lyrics from tracks on Mania and hinted at the fictional band Frosty and the Nightmare Making Machine featuring llamas Frosty and Royalty. Frosty and the Nightmare Making Machine were talked about in a different level, and so I'm not going to go over it again, and spoiler alert, they're also coming up again in this video. When talking about why the La Mania EP was a thing and why they utilized an ARG, Pete wrote on Twitter, "When we pushed the record back, we felt like we wanted to thank everybody for being patient, so these are 3 demos we scrapped that will never be finished. I was a big fan of this ARG as it was interactive and fun, and I know it's just marketing, but it's marketing done right, and I wish more bands would use this method. Unfortunately, the only way to explore this ARG now is through archives, but if you weren't around for this era, then it's definitely worth looking up." Funko Pops. Funko Pops, of course, refers to the Fall Out Boy Funko Pops, and when I say Fall Out Boy, I do just mean Patrick and Pete. I know it's quite common for only the most recognizable band members/member to get made into Funko Pops, but I personally never got that. I want the whole band, The Funkos were announced in January 2021 during the Funko Fair event. Pete got 2 designs, one of them being his current look and the other one being his older emo look, and Patrick just got the 1 design of his current look. I never picked these up, but if you did, let me know down in the comments below. Mania AU. Mania AU refers to a fan-created fictional world which originated on Tumblr, of course. Fans were talking about what they wanted from Mania before it was released, and then it turned into a fully fledged concept. If you want to read the whole doc, then you can, you just need to Google Mania AU. The doc is also beautifully illustrated too. I will, however, summarize it for you for this video. So everyone in this universe has a human-like body, which is known as a vessel. However, this isn't actually how they look. Everyone is actually a monster or has a different true form. In this universe, Pete is a monster who tracks down other monsters, Patrick is an oracle, Joe is a floating deer, and Andy is blind. There's a lot more to the story, obviously, and that summary doesn't make it sound very good, but it is so good and you should check it out. But of course, after this video. Hashtag Fall Out Boy Hooters. Hashtag Fall Out Boy Hooters refers to a hashtag that trended on Twitter on July 20th, 2020. There's actually really not a lot of lore behind this. Someone thought it would be funny, the fandom agreed, and they made it happen. It has of course become a historic day within the fandom and also an inside joke. Charity Mania. Charity Mania refers to, and I quote, a fan project by Fall Out Boy fans for Fall Out Boy and the world at large. We're donating to Mental Health America via GoFundMe, and at the end of it all, we're presenting it to Fall Out Boy as a gift. We're donating in their name as a thank you to them. The GoFundMe hit 2,300 USD, and the goal was only 2,000 USD, so they exceeded the goal. There was, however, some drama surrounding this project, as some people were concerned that it wasn't legitimate. However, the organizers did show proof that they were in contact with Mental Health America and that they were using GoFundMe's verified charity program. I'm quoting their Tumblr, which is still up if you want to look at it. We are a project going through GoFundMe's verified charity program, where all the funds raised are on our GoFundMe go to a certified non-profit. The rumor that we weren't legit was started by someone who had no facts, no research done, and assumed I was a person that handled all the money and donated it all myself. When in fact, any money you donate just goes through the GoFundMe fund. Mental Health America has confirmed we are legitimate, and here is the proof. This is where they attach the screenshot of the email. Overall, I think it was a very sweet thing to do. The Patrick Guitar Smash Tattoo. The Patrick Guitar Smash Tattoo refers to, unsurprisingly, a tattoo of Patrick smashing a guitar. I am just going to put the tattoo on screen because no description could ever prepare you for this, and if you're just listening to the video, you're missing out because this tattoo is incredible. If this is your tattoo, then you are a legend within the fandom. Frosty and the Nightmare Making Machine. Frosty and the Nightmare Making Machine refers to a fictional band which was touched upon earlier and in a previous video too, so I'm just going to do a brief overview and that's it. La Mania is a 3-song EP that was released in 2018 by Frosty and the Nightmare Making Machine. This was to promote Fall Out Boy's upcoming album Mania, and like I said in a previous entry, there was a whole ARG marketing campaign too. I'm not really sure why this is so far down in the iceberg. To me, this is pretty common knowledge, but Simu Liu. Simu Liu refers to the actor who is most well known for playing Shang-Chi in the Marvel film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The reason he's on this iceberg is because he was Pete's stunt double for the Centuries music video. This was revealed by the actor in 2014 on Twitter with a tweet that said, "That time I was a stunt double for @PeteWentz, hashtag Fall Out Boy, hashtag Centuries, hashtag that resemblance though, hashtag brother from another mother." Pete leaked Sarah Yuri's pregnancy. Pete leaked Sarah Yuri's pregnancy obviously refers to the fact that Pete leaked Sarah's pregnancy. Sarah Yuri is Brendan Yuri's wife of Panic at the Disco, and this all happened when Pete posted a video of him baking, and in the background a photo of Sarah clearly pregnant was visible. This immediately was picked up by fans and then news outlets. A lot of people found this incident funny, but clearly they wanted to keep the pregnancy a secret, and so it's just unfortunate that it was leaked. And that is where we're going to end the video for now. Thank you so much if you made it this far. If you have any topics you want me to cover in videos, then please let me know down below. And I will see you all next week. Thank you.